Hey Scorpios, I hope you guys are doing great. It's Tipsy here to do your general love reading for whenever you are led to this message. We're going to do two spreads for you. The first is going to be for the super single Scorpios. Oh, that's a tongue twister. And if you're not dealing with anybody, not thinking about anybody, not dating anybody, that spread's for you. And then we'll do one for the not so single Scorpio crew. If you are thinking about someone, in denial about thinking about someone, if you're dating situationships, then the messages there may be for you as well. So let's jump right in and start by pulling some oracle cards to see what energy is surrounding my single Scorpio collective right now. First card out we have is Time to Go. And let's see what other energies we have for you. What else is going on with my single Scorpios? And we have Don't Stop. All right, so it feels as though this is such like an excited, happy energy. I don't know why I'm laughing, but it feels as though it's time for you to move forward. There's an energy that's pushing you along into sort of the next iteration of your life. It almost feels, Scorpio, is that you've been riding this wave. And it's like, Spirit is like, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop. Like, you can't stay in one place too long because there's something waiting for you. But you have to keep moving ahead. You have to keep moving towards it. So wherever it is that you are right now in terms of dating, interacting with people, it's like, keep going, keep moving forward. It almost feels as though there's like something waiting for you at the end of this path. And so Spirit is saying, yep, keep moving, keep moving. It's time. It's time to move on from whatever it is that you've been doing. Like I see this path like unfolding in front of you. It's a very exciting energy, Scorpio. I can't wait to see what the tarot says. But let's get into this. So where are you right now in your relationship journey? We have the Hermit in reverse. This is you coming out. This is you after, I think, a period of sort of being inward, kind of focusing on you, doing you, not really dating or engaging. This is you sort of coming out of your shell. This is like the butterfly coming out of their cocoon. This is you coming back into the world, Scorpio. Woo, this is such a good energy. Oh my God, what are your challenges right now? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So I think the biggest challenge is not getting too buck wild. Like the Knight of Swords, when it's upright, is a super inconsistent energy. It's very in and out. It's very fickle. And so it feels like the big challenge right now in all of this excitement is grounding yourself so you don't lose focus, I think, of what it is that you actually want in a relationship. Making sure that you sort of have that balance between, using logic and emotion and just finding that middle place that, where you're just not going crazy in these streets. So looking at what it is that needs acceptance right now, we have the Eight of Swords. Let's see if we can clarify that a little bit more for my Scorpio collective. And we have the Seven of Swords. So I think one of the things that needs to be accepted, right? This is the Eight of Swords, and this woman is bound. She's blindfolded. She feels trapped, but she's not. She has a freedom to move about the country. And I think that one of the things that you have to accept right now is that, you have a lot of freedom. You have a lot of freedom, but there's also the caution here to use it wisely, right? And we said that the biggest challenge is this fickle energy of the Knight of Swords. I almost feel like Spirit is saying that in all of this freedom that you have, there's a very distinct possibility that you could sort of, I don't want to say like turn into a player, Scorpio, but I think that, Spirit is saying be aware that, having this sort of buck wild, fancy free energy, you don't want it to turn you into a terrible person, right? But understand that there's sort of the potential for that to happen, where you might be a little bit reckless with people's feelings, because you realize that you're not constrained, that you have the ability to just sort of move and shake and bob and weave and all of that. Like it feels almost like a debutante, like their coming out party, where it's just like, I can do everything. I can do everything. And so I feel like Spirit is saying, yes, you can, but it comes with risk. So, make sure that you sort of stay responsible in all of this energy, and treat people kindly in your dating journey. I'm not trying to say that you a potential pimp, Scorpio, but yeah. All right, so we're gonna take this one that flipped over first for what it is that you need to release or let go of. We have the Two of Swords. Let's see if we can clarify that a little bit further. This one kind of slid out real easy. And we have the Five of Swords in reverse. So I think if there's any sort of lingering uncertainty, or, what's a good way of saying this? Something that needs to be released, I think, is, so the Five of Swords is typically a very defensive energy, right? This person is like holding all the swords. There are people running away from them. And so I almost feel like Spirit is saying you might be a little too open to people. And so I feel like Spirit is saying that there needs to be a little bit of a healthier balance between wanting to sort of get out there and date and explore and keep moving forward. I know that there's a lot of excitement, but it feels like Spirit is saying, be smart about it. Make sure that you're not wasting your time, that you're not wasting anybody else's time. And so it's a little bit of a caution to make sure that you use a good level of discernment when it comes to your dealings with other people. Not just how they act, but how you act as well. So, just sort of going in hot may not be the best approach for you. So it feels like Spirit is saying to dial back that energy just a smidgen. So looking at the best path forward for you, we have the Devil in reverse. So the Spirit is saying that the best approach is not one of shenanigans and debauchery. Even though you are feeling footloose and fancy free right now, Scorpio, Spirit is saying, calm down. Like these, sort of not so great habits that you might have picked up, not the best path, not the best route to move forward. So again, I think that ties back into here and making sure that you don't lose your mind in this dating process. Like, it's almost like, let's say if you grew up in like a super religious household, and you had to wear like full-length dresses and you weren't allowed to watch cable TV, and then somehow, some kind of way, you ended like on a small farm in Idaho, and let's say that you somehow got the opportunity to like go to New York, and you just like lost your mind and you running around in like patent leather hot pants and a crop top. Even if you're a man, men can wear that too. But, it's kind of like everything swung in the completely opposite direction, right? From where you were before. So it feels like Spirit is saying that the best approach for you to take is a tempered one, a balanced one. Like, don't go too crazy. So looking at potential futures, potential outcomes, heavens. Okay. So we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the Five of Cups. So this feels like a little bit of regret that's happening right here. That I think if you sort of continue on this reckless path, that I don't think you're going to get the solid offer that it is that you were hoping for from someone. That, you know, things are going to be a little bit fleeting. So I think it's important for you, Scorpio, to sort of moderate yourself in getting back out there. You don't want to come in like super, super hot and, you know, sort of play with people or allow them to play with you, because it's not going to lead to healthy and fulfilling relationships if that's what you're looking for. Now, if all you're looking for is a good time in the meantime, then by all means, keep this energy, because it'll be perfect for that. In and out, real fickle. I don't owe you anything. I don't have to tell you everything. I don't need to do any of that. But if you're looking for something a little more long-term, a little more substantial, you're going to have a different vibe. You're going to have to let go of this little bit of devil energy that you might be embracing right now. So let's grab one last oracle card for you and see what final message Spirit has. Final message for my single Scorpios. And we have action. You have the courage to express the unique and loving colors of your soul. So I think that, you know, for this, Scorpio, Spirit is saying that, you know what? You don't have to dim who you are. You just have to sort of temper how you deal with other people. Again, this is only if you want a stable, long-term, healthy relationship. If you're just looking to be sort of a serial dater, if you're just looking for dinners and drinks and no commitments or anything like that, then by all means, don't change anything. But if you want to have something longer term, you might have to adjust the way that you're moving through this dating world a little bit. And that's not to say that you can't be your authentic self. It's just being a little bit more thoughtful of the people that you're dealing with. So play on, player. Looks like you're going to have a good time. We'll see what comes out of it is entirely up to you. So I'm going to leave it there for my singles. Let's jump over to the not so single Scorpios and see what's going on with them. Hey, my not so single Scorpios, this reading is for you. We're going to jump in and pull some oracle cards, see what energy is surrounding this reading for you. And the first card out, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Oh, and we have romance. Scorpios, this is so sweet. This is so dreamy. There is something in your interaction with the other person, whether or not you're dating, getting to know each other in a fully committed relationship, it's going to the next level. So, you know, things are getting deeper. This feels like a very peaceful energy. This feels like a little bit of a fairy tale. And so there's so much goodness and light that I'm feeling right now. So it looks like things are going well. It looks like things are moving along nicely. Things are progressing. It feels like there's a true equal partnership here, that there's investment and interest on both sides. And things are they're growing and they're like getting better by the day. So let's dig into some tarot and see what's happening. So where is the relationship right now? What's happening in the sun is where you are right now. This is joy. This is bliss. This is a happy place. This is like a little kid running around in an open ass field with the sun on its face, singing the sound of music. Little deer and butterflies are coming out. Like this is a good vibe. This is super happy. What energy are you bringing to the relationship? We have the King of Swords Let's see if we can clarify that a little bit. Okay. And we also have the Page of Wands in reverse. So this is you kind of, I don't know, I almost feel, Scorpio, that you are coming in with a little bit of a hard energy. And maybe this person is like kind of nudging you like, you ain't gotta be so mean. And you're like, I mean, maybe, no. Like it's very cute. It's all, are you playing hard to get with this person? Like, did you give them a rough time as they're trying to like woo you? Because with the King of Swords, it's kind of like he's a little stern, he's a little, you know, and it feels as though you were a little resistant. It feels like it. I want to say that this other person had to do a little bit of chasing for you. So this person, the energy that they're bringing, they have the Three of Cups in reverse. Oh, and they have the Empress that shot over to the side. So the good thing is, Scorpio, is that whoever this person is, like Three of Cups, it can be friendship, it can be celebration and everything when it's upright, but sometimes it also signifies the presence of a third party. So in the context of your relationship spread, your person, Three of Cups in reverse, ain't no third party. They are focused on you. They like, that's my Scorpio. I don't see nobody else. It's a Scorpio. They're right there. And they also have the Empress. This is someone who is nurturing. They want to grow things. They are abundant. And they are willing to put in the work to create something new, to create something wonderful. They are ready to give birth to this relationship, Scorpio. Why are you being so resistant towards them? Looking at the potential for this relationship. What's the potential that we have here? Well, looky there. We have the Queen of Wands that flipped over. Let's clarify a little bit. We also have the Lovers in reverse, and we also have Temperance in reverse. So here's what, Scorpio, I feel like with the Queen of Wands, there's a lot of potential for some wonderful passion here, for some fire, some excitement, some goodness. However, with the Lovers in reverse and Temperance in reverse, I feel like if you don't find your balance and let this person in and start sort of giving what they're giving, then there's a potential that this could sort of go away. So like all of the elements are there. You just might need to soften up a little bit because there's so much happiness that's here. I think that you enjoy truly being around this person. So, you know, let your walls down a little bit. Let your walls down a little bit. Are there any lessons that you need to get from this? So we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. And we also have the Seven of Cups. So I feel like with, you know, any lessons that you might need to take away from everything that's going on right now is that it is okay for you to go a little bit slow, right? Because I feel like this person's full steam ahead. You seem to be a little bit more resistant. And I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, if you're a little bit nervous, that's okay. That's okay. Go at your pace, whatever it is that makes you feel comfortable. But I think that it's important for you to be able to communicate with this person how you're feeling. That yes, you are interested. You love the way that they appreciate you. You just want to make sure that you don't get hurt, right? So I think it's okay for you to take things slow and get clarity from this person on where they are. Like if you all haven't had this explicit conversation, then maybe now is a good time for you all to have it, for you all to chat, because this person seems like they have nothing but the best intentions It seems as though you might be a little bit reluctant, a little bit resistant, but talk it out, because I think that there is something amazing that can come out of here. Like, there's so much passion and goodness. So what we have for what else you need to know, what might currently be hidden from you right now, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. So this is not a situation where you're going to have to fight, where you're going to have to defend yourself, right? And, oh, look, we have another Five of Wands in reverse. So another 5 card. Fives can be about transformation, and sometimes it can be a little bit harsh. And here we have 2 very defensive, very, cards of conflict. They're both in the reverse. There's no conflict here with this person. There's no need for you to defend yourself or protect yourself against this person. They really genuinely seem to be interested. They genuinely seem to want this with you. So stop fighting them. Let the goodness come in. Let them woo you. Let them show you how much they care. Let them nurture this. So let's pull one last oracle card for you. Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, that flipped over. So I feel like this is interesting. I feel like most of these readings have gotten this transformation card, but transformation, your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So from start, we have your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And at the end, your relationship with one another is about to deepen. You have 2 cards of growth when it comes to this relationship, when it comes to this interaction. It's here for you. Like, there is nothing but goodness. So I guess the question is for you, Scorpio, are you open to it? Are you willing to let this person in? So something for you to think about. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that it resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.